Hello, curious minds. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to explore one of the most mysterious and fascinating creatures in the ocean, the Greenland shark. At first glance, this slow-moving, ancient-looking shark might seem like just another fish in the sea. But trust me, this creature's biology is far from ordinary. From its record-breaking lifespan to its bizarre survival mechanisms in freezing waters, the Greenland shark is truly one of the ocean's greatest mysteries. So, what makes this shark so special? Let's dive deep into the science, facts, and the incredible adaptations that make the Greenland shark one of the most remarkable animals on Earth. Buckle up, because you're in for an insane biological journey. Section 1. What is the Greenland shark? Let's start with the basics. The Greenland shark, scientifically known as Somniosus microcephalus, is a slow-moving, deep-water shark found primarily in the cold waters of the North Atlantic and Arctic Oceans, particularly around Greenland, Iceland, and parts of Canada. But don't let their relaxed, almost eerie swimming style fool you. This is a top predator in its environment. These sharks are large, reaching lengths of up to 24 feet and weighing as much as 1,700 pounds. They are one of the largest shark species in the world, though they are not as well known as giants like the whale shark or great white shark. Despite their size, Greenland sharks are known for being slow-moving. In fact, they swim at a glacial pace of just 1.6 miles per hour, which makes them one of the slowest sharks in the world. The reason for their lethargic pace has to do with their low metabolic rate, which is in part due to the frigid waters they inhabit. Their thick bodies are built for survival in one of the coldest and most challenging environments on the planet. Section 2. The insane lifespan. How can they live for 400 years? Now here's where things get mind-blowing, the Greenland shark's lifespan. Most animals, even sharks, don't come close to living as long as the Greenland shark. While humans are lucky to make it past 100, these sharks are known to live for up to 400 years, which makes them one of the longest-living vertebrates on the planet. Just think about that for a moment. There are sharks swimming in the deep right now that were born in the 1600s, before the American Revolution even took place. So, how did scientists figure this out? In 2016, a team of researchers used radiocarbon dating to determine the age of Greenland sharks. They studied the eye lenses of the sharks, which grow layers over time, similar to tree rings. By counting the number of layers in the lenses, scientists were able to estimate the shark's age. The oldest Greenland shark ever recorded was 392 years old, which means it had been swimming the Arctic and North Atlantic Oceans since the early 1600s. That's truly an incredible lifespan. But how do these sharks manage to live so long? It's all due to their slow metabolism and the cold, nutrient-poor waters in which they live, allowing them to age more slowly than many other animals. Section 3. Cold water survival. How they thrive in freezing waters. What's even more remarkable about the Greenland shark is its ability to survive in freezing waters. These sharks are found in sub-zero temperatures, usually hovering around -2 degrees Celsius 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Most animals would freeze to death in such frigid conditions, but the Greenland shark has adapted in some incredible ways to survive. For starters, the shark has developed a special protein called trimethylamine oxide, TMAO, in its tissues. This protein acts as a sort of natural antifreeze, preventing the shark cells from freezing in the icy waters. This adaptation is crucial for survival in such cold environments. But that's not all. The cold temperatures also lead to a slower metabolism in the Greenland shark. With less energy needed to keep its body functioning, the shark can go for months without eating, which is essential in an environment where food can be scarce. The colder the water, the less the shark has to work to maintain its body processes. This slow metabolism is one of the reasons why the Greenland shark can live for centuries. Its body literally takes its time. The cold waters also affect the shark's development. Greenland sharks grow at an incredibly slow rate, and it can take them up to 150 years to reach sexual maturity. So, while a young shark might look like a juvenile, it could actually be several decades old, another piece of the puzzle in this long-lived species. Section 4. A slow-moving predator. Even though Greenland sharks are slow-moving and don't hunt at high speeds, they're still incredibly effective predators. They're opportunistic feeders, meaning they will eat anything they come across, dead or alive. While other sharks rely on speed and agility to catch their prey, the Greenland shark uses patience. Greenland sharks hunt primarily for fish like cod and herring, as well as squid and even large marine mammals such as seals. But their most impressive hunting strategy is their scavenging behavior. These sharks are notorious for feeding on the carcasses of large whales and other marine animals that have sunk to the ocean floor. This makes them important cleanup crews in the ocean, recycling nutrients that would otherwise remain at the bottom of the ocean. One of the reasons these sharks can thrive in such harsh conditions is that they don't need to eat often. Their slow metabolism means they can go for months without food, which allows them to survive in areas where food isn't consistently available. When they do eat, they often scavenge from whale carcasses or even consume smaller sharks and fish that have already passed away. The Greenland shark's incredible sense of smell also plays a big role in its hunting abilities. It can detect the scent of prey from several miles away, which is crucial when hunting in the dark depths of the ocean, where light is practically non-existent. Section 5. Toxic flesh. Why eating a Greenland shark is dangerous. Now, let's talk about something truly bizarre: the Greenland shark's toxic flesh. If you ever thought about eating this shark, you'd need to think twice, because its meat is incredibly toxic to humans. The shark's flesh contains trimethylamine oxide, TMAO, the same substance that helps it survive in the cold waters. However, TMAO is toxic to humans in high quantities, and eating fresh Greenland shark meat can lead to a dangerous condition called shark poisoning. Symptoms of shark poisoning include nausea, vomiting, dizziness, and in extreme cases, death. But there's a way around this. In Iceland, people have a traditional dish called hakarl, where the shark meat is fermented for several months before it's eaten. The fermentation process breaks down the TMAO, making it safe to consume, but even after the fermentation, it still has a strong and pungent smell that can be overwhelming. Despite this, hakarl is considered a delicacy by some in Iceland and other parts of the Arctic region, though it's definitely not for everyone. For those brave enough to try it, the experience of eating fermented shark meat is certainly unique, but it's a far cry from the fresh meat of the Greenland shark. Section 6. The blindness mystery. What's up with their eyes? One of the most fascinating aspects of the Greenland shark is its eyes. Many of these sharks suffer from a condition that leads to partial or total blindness. The cause? A parasitic worm called Omatocoita elongata. This worm attaches itself to the shark's eyes and can cause serious damage, leading to impaired vision or even blindness. But the mystery here is that despite having poor eyesight, the Greenland shark still manages to navigate its environment and hunt efficiently. Oh. The answer lies in its other senses. While these sharks may not have great vision, they possess an incredible sense of smell. They can detect the scent of prey from miles away, making their poor eyesight less of a problem in their dark, cold environment. These sharks rely heavily on their olfactory senses to track down food and find their way around the ocean floor. They can also detect chemicals in the water, like those released by wounded prey, which helps them locate meals even in the complete absence of light. Section 7. Slow reproduction. Why it takes forever to have babies. Another remarkable feature of the Greenland shark is its incredibly slow reproductive cycle. These sharks don't even reach sexual maturity until they're around 150 years old. That's right, by the time they're able to reproduce, these sharks are already in middle age in shark terms. Their gestation period, the time between conception and birth, is one of the longest in the animal kingdom. It can last anywhere between 8 and 18 years. That's longer than it takes for many species of mammals to grow a baby in the womb. Once the shark pups are born, they are quite small, only about 15 to 20 inches long, but they'll grow slowly over the next several centuries. This slow reproduction rate makes the Greenland shark particularly vulnerable to environmental threats. Due to the long period it takes to reproduce, their populations grow very slowly. That's why it's so important to protect these incredible animals before their numbers dwindle too far. Section 8. The role of the Greenland shark in the ecosystem. Despite its slow movements and leisurely lifestyle, the Greenland shark plays an important role in the Arctic ecosystem. As a top predator, it helps regulate the populations of fish, seals, and other marine mammals. By keeping these populations in check, it ensures that no one species dominates the ecosystem. The Greenland shark's scavenging behavior also helps to clean up the ocean. By feeding on dead animals, they prevent large carcasses from accumulating on the ocean floor, which would otherwise disrupt the balance of the ecosystem. In this way, the Greenland shark is not just a predator. It's an essential part of the food chain that keeps the Arctic and North Atlantic oceans healthy. 400-year lifespan to its parasitic blindness and toxic flesh, this creature is one of the most unique and mysterious animals in the ocean. It's a living relic from a time when the Earth was much colder, and it has survived against all odds, making it one of the ocean's true wonders. If you've enjoyed learning about this incredible shark, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to never miss another amazing animal story. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep exploring, stay curious, and keep learning.